All right, so I was not planning to make a video today, but I came across something that looks super cool and wanted to share it with you guys. And I apologize if this is old news and all of you already knew this existed and I just hadn't noticed it because sometimes when I come in here and I work in the Glowforge app, I'm kind of going off of like instinct and memory and I just do things quickly and I don't always pay attention. Um, so maybe it's been here, but maybe it's new. And if it is, I want to make sure that you guys know about it. So, um, as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of ornaments on this piece of acrylic that I'm about to work with. And I manually put them all in here and try to space them. But as you can see, they need to be adjusted a little bit still. And then I went to click on one of them today, and this little message pops up here, new tool SmartFit. And I actually have not used it yet. Um, I have not used this yet, but I can guess how it works and what it does because there are other tools like this online that will basically fit, as many pieces of something as you want on a material and try to make it as efficient as possible. A lot of those I haven't had great success with, or I just don't like very much because they tend to be really, really slow. So I'm excited to see how this one works with Glowforge. Um, and if it's something I'm going to use all the time, because like I said, I'd already adjusted these a little bit. They needed some more adjustment. They're not perfect. And then, I went away from the file. I came back a few days later and here's this message. So let's see how it works together because I'm actually super excited about this. And if it works, I want to make sure everybody knows about it. All right. So I've selected everything and I'm going to click on, I guess this is a Smart Fit button. Now I'm going to assume this is probably a premium, like a Glowforge Premium only function. I will find out. But let's give it a shot. So I'm going to click this button and let's see what happens. It says fitting in progress. Your design layout is being optimized. I'm so excited to see how this works. So I have another copy of this file just in case something insane happens. Because like I said, I did this originally manually. And I don't want to have to redo it again if this doesn't work. But I have high hopes. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Okay, so that is really neat. Now, if I look at this, it's actually interesting what happened. So it's looking, I think, it's looking at the printable area that's like in the window, not the material itself. So as you can see, based on where I've got my material, um, it like some of it over here kind of comes off the edge, but that shouldn't be a problem. Let me see if I'll just shift it over. Now I'm curious, I'd have to shift it over a little bit more. I'm curious if this will let me add a few more, right? So the way I had it previously, I could only do not want to cancel my recording. I could only fit so many pieces. But it looks like the way it adjusted it, it created some more extra space here. So let me see what happens if I'm able to add some more now. I'm going to, let's see, I'll try adding 3 and see what happens. I don't know that there's going to be space for 3, but let's see how it does. Did I do 3 or did I do 4 by accident? I did 4 by accident, but it's okay. We'll try it anyway. So I'm going to select everything again and then click on that button and give it a few minutes. I actually really like the visual they give you of like readjusting everything. That's super cool. Um, sorry, I'm geeking out here, but I think this is awesome. I'm excited to have this built in. And if you don't have premium and it's one of those things where you've been like on the fence, should I get premium or not? This is a very cool feature that they've added that may make premium worth it for you. I don't know. Okay, so It does not look like in my case, I was able to squeeze in more objects. And that's because partially because the acrylic I'm using doesn't take up the whole printable space. Right. So it thinks that it fit this one on here, but my acrylic's smaller and won't do that. But that's fine. That's more because I think they're working off of the printable area, which is right from like this edge over here down and over versus looking at my actual material. That would be very cool update for them to do at some point is, and maybe I'll mention this, is have it like look at the actual material in the bed itself. Um, but still as is, this is very cool. I'm a very big fan of this. All right, so I want to make sure I'm not towards the edges. I am curious if this is something that's available in like the Glowforge Aura and stuff as well. So let me just check this again real quick. I just want to make sure they're all set up properly. Um, Let me switch over to, let's say, the Glowforge Aura. If it's available for the Aura, it'll be available for the Spark too. Um, so let me see. And yeah, it looks like that button is there when I switch it over to the Aura. So I think this is for all of the machines. You know what? Let me check the Pro because I know there's some stuff that the Pro HD has and the Aura has. Yep. There are some things like the little button up here, what was it? The live view, is not available on the Pro or the Plus, but is on the Pro HD and the Plus HD and the Aura. Um, so I wanted to make sure, but it does look like this function is available for all of the materials. So that is very cool. Give this a shot if you have premium, and let me know what you think of it. I'm curious too, if you don't have premium yet, is this something that might change your mind? Um, I had polled this group a bunch of times and asked like what features you guys were interested in. This was not one that ever came up. It's not one that I thought about, but I'm absolutely thrilled that they added it. So, love to know what you guys think and if you guys try it out. And if you have any questions, let me know because I'm going to be playing with this a lot coming up and figuring out all the things. So, let me know. Hope this video is helpful and I hope you're as at least some of you are as excited about this as I am. I hope I'm not like too excited, but I'm really happy that they added this.